Welcome back. Welcome, members of the Wolf Pack. It's your boy Greiwolph. Back with my controller's roaming. Back with just back. I know it's been a minute. Oh, this is gonna be real annoying if my controller keep doing that. We're doing some Liza P. If you remember a long time ago, I'm not touching my controller at all, by the way. If you remember a long time ago, we played a demo of this. I think it was like 2 episodes of it. Now we're rocking with the actual version. It's been out for like a week or so now. Going on 2 weeks. Dang. Oh yeah, this gonna be super. I gotta get a new controller. I've blown out this controller. I've done everything to it, and it still just keeps doing this. As a matter of fact, let me mute this for a second. I got a can of air right here. I'm gonna blow this controller out. All right, blew it out a little bit. Actually, feels a little smoother too. But yeah, we played Liza P, the demo. Now here we are with the real game. The game's been out for like a 2 weeks or so, I think.
I see they got Jiminy too, but we have to hurry. My name is Sophia. Please come to Hotel Krot, and I'll explain what's happening. Jiminy, please escort him to the hotel.
Up on the belt, down on the lower belt. Use to select the item. Hold X to activate the extra belt. What are you trying to use? That's the grinder. All right, cool. Got that in there. So as normal, I'm gonna play games like I play games.
Let's get you out of there.
Whenever it comes to Souls-like games, I'm a big grinder. And I think I showed. Yeah, my controller's still wondering. I think I showed it in my last playthrough of this game. That I can't remember if I actually showed it or not. But I went back and I grinded like quite a bit.
On your way to the hotel.
I think last time I also did I did Path of the Balance, and I'm probably gonna do Path of the Balance again. I haven't really watched many videos on this game to see if the paths really matter when it comes down to it. I got my flu shot yesterday, so it made me all kind of ridiculous.
Destination Hotel Krot. Recommend escaping for
Guard is L1, dash is circle, lock on, extra bag. R1, R2, L2. Weapon durability. Sharpen it back up. All right, it's open. Yeah, I haven't really watched too many videos on this game. But I know it's been out for like a week. I know a bunch of people have beat it. And I waited on purpose to get it. Because I know all the big streamers. How do I run? Nope, I didn't mean to push that button. How do I run? Nope, not holding X. Hold circle. Alright. Oh yeah, it says up there dash, obviously. But I waited because I know all the big streamers got a trophy already. That's good. All the big streamers was gonna have the game from the beginning, and they're pretty much gonna their streams are pretty much gonna hog all the initial views. And I actually got this advice from Brian Menard. Yeah, I got it from Brian Menard. He's a YouTuber. He's not really big. Like, he just hit 100,000 subscribers. He's still pretty big, especially compared to me and compared to like some of the other streamers I know. Like, that's still pretty good. That's still pretty big, but he's not super huge. He doesn't consider himself super huge. He's very humble. He's a YouTuber, and as you know, I repost my videos on YouTube right now before editing them and stuff like that. He just live streams on YouTube and puts his video up there, so it's all raw. But he was basically talking about how when he first started, he got out of the Marine Corps. He was driving trucks, I think it was at first. He was basically had a CDL, and he was driving trucks for a while in New York. Then his wife was actually the one that was a streamer first. She wanted to get into it, and she started doing it. Then he started doing it. I think her name's Crystal, and she still kind of does it. And he started doing it. And then he got up on it, but he started with Call of Duty and stuff like that. So he wasn't playing, like right now he plays a lot of like Fallout, and he played this, and he played some other RPGs and stuff like that. But he started playing Call of Duty and stuff. That's what he started with. And then he was talking about how that was a mistake a little bit, because he was basically getting overran because he's playing Call of Duty, and I think what's the other name? Overwatch, I think it was. I think Overwatch was the other one. I gotta try to get this perfect guard down too. Stop, my controller just keep freaking circling like that. I gotta get a new controller, man. But these things are so expensive. A daggone control. Oh my gosh, a controller is more than a daggone video game. Oh my gosh. That thing was kind of fast because it was down there. Anyways, he started, and then he said how he was one of his mistakes was he was playing like new games when they came out, and he was playing these higher games like Call of Duty and stuff like that, and Overwatch when it first came out, and he wasn't getting many views. But he wasn't getting many views because okay, you gotta die. He wasn't getting many views for real because when you really think about it, he's competing against big name streamers. For us little streamers and stuff, when you get a game when it first comes out and you start playing when it first comes out, you're competing against everybody else that's playing that video game, that's streaming that video game. You're competing against every single one of them. And the big name streamers are the ones that usually get the views first because everybody's waiting for them to play it. Like even when this game came out for real, I'm looking at Fighting Cowboy because he's big on Dark Souls and Souls-like games. So I'm looking at him to get the game. I wasn't really looking at Hollow to get it, but Hollow played it and stuff too for a little bit. I wasn't looking at really Brian Menard to get it, but he played it too. But I was definitely looking at Cowboy, and Cowboy had the game before it came out. The developers gave him the game, so when the game released for everybody, Cowboy already put out a review of what he thought of the game and like guides and stuff like that. Like the next day, as soon as the day was released, he automatically put a review, and then the next day he put out a guide, and then every day after that so far he's been releasing like one of his videos. I think he's on like video 19 right now. Yeah, I think he's on video like 19 right now of I think I recovered these. I gotta see it. I think these things recover. But yeah, he's on video 19 of how many videos. I don't know how many videos he has in total, but he already pre-recorded all his videos, already freaking has them set up to be released and whatnot, because he already played the game before we even got a chance to look at anything, because he's a big name YouTuber. So with that though, you're competing against all these guys, and he was like, yeah, just don't do that. Like, and I didn't think about it at first, because I'm like, I want to play the game, I want to get it out there. So you'll still get views, but you might not get anywhere near as many views as you really would get. You know what I mean? Because these big name YouTubers are pretty much hogging all the views. And I would say they're really hogging them. They're just getting all the views in the beginning. So you got to play it a little smarter, in the sense of, like, right now, like I said, the game's been out for like a week. So now I'm like, all right, now I'll play it. It's been out for a week. I'll play it now. Most of the people that's gonna want to view the game on Twitch or whatever, or the big dudes, probably already beat the game, because a lot of these YouTube stuff, they're competing on beating the game the fastest is what it gets to. Like they get the game and like, all right, cool. They just master this in videos. They're trying to who's gonna beat the game the fastest? Who's gonna beat the game first? So me, obviously, I'm not even looking at that at all. Like, I'm not trying to beat the game the fastest. I'm just trying to play the game, and then obviously eventually beat it. I remember this dude being tough. I was expecting that second spin. I wasn't expecting that second spin he gave me. I think almost killed me. But they're competing on. I thought these things recover. I think you only recovers when you get one left. But they're competing to see who's gonna beat the game the first, and all this and this, and they just master this in videos really fast. I'm just trying to play the game and enjoy the game. Like I said before, when I play video games, I play them to enjoy them. That's why I don't play some games, because I don't enjoy the game. I don't want to. I'm doing this because I enjoy doing it, and it's fun. And I don't ever want to lose my joy for playing video games. You know what I mean? So I don't ever want to just play stuff just because of money. I'm playing it because I enjoy playing it, and then hopefully people enjoy watching me play it, and I can connect with some people that way. But if it ever gets to the point where I'm just playing a game just to play it because that's what's gonna get me the views, I'm just not gonna do that. Like, that's not how I roll. And if that costs me views and wind up costing me money and stuff, it is what it is. Like, I'm doing this for fun, and hopefully it develops into me making money. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I already told myself I have a little goal, in the sense of I'm gonna do this for 6 years, because well, actually in 5 years now. In 5 years, I'll be able to retire from the job that I do right now. Might as well go ahead and stay at this.
This is called a stargazer, a marvelous device the stalkers used in the past.
Puppet threshold exceeds danger estimates. Please reduce puzzle numbers or reset danger parameters.
As we are not strong enough to beat the puppets. But if I lend my power to this stargazer for a moment. Gather ergo, clever one. This stargazer will make you stronger. But the stargazer's strength doesn't last forever, so be careful with it. Hurry up and come to Hotel Krat.
Alright, I'm not even gonna level up right now. I'm about to start grinding. It's been 13 minutes on this video. I got until 9 p.m. my time before I go to the gym. It's about to be 5:30 my time. So I got roughly 4 hours. I actually need to eat something. before I continue. I need to, because I got 30 more minutes of eating time for myself before I start fasting. So I actually need to eat something. Okay, I didn't even see you, but I'm glad you missed your swing because it alerted me. I remember when we try to hit that dog, these other dogs can get alerted. But yeah, I'm gonna do this for the next 5 years. I'm trying to be very consistent with it, which I understand I haven't been very consistent. Like I said, I was supposed to be playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla as my in-between game, but Starfield came out, and that's what I've been doing. So I haven't been just ignoring video games. I've been playing Starfield, but I have Starfield on my Steam Deck. I don't have it on a PC, which I'm gonna be working on getting a PC, a new PC. So like I have a laptop. Like my laptop is literally right beside me right now. So as I'm streaming this, my laptop is on, so I can see like what's going on with the video and stuff. But that laptop is not strong enough to run Starfield. If it was, then I would freaking capture the videos and I would stream it for Starfield on Twitch or whatever. But it's not. So all I have is my Steam Deck, and I'm doing Starfield. But on the Steam Deck, Starfield looks horrible, man. Right in the back of my head. Got a little bit of realism to it, in the sense of you can't just block behind you and it blocks. But Starfield looks horrible on a Steam Deck. It's still playable, but if you care too much about the graphics and how the graphics look, like you're just gonna not want to play it because you're like, this game is horrible. This is da 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 da. It crashes sometimes, but the graphics itself will not render, so it'll be like horrible looking graphics, like it'll be like early 2000s graphics, or like before that, like it'll start to look like Minecraft at certain points in time. So I was like, yeah, I definitely can't stream this, which is fine. I'm honestly not worried about streaming that game. Like I'm just playing it, and it's fun. I like it. I know some people don't like it, but I like it. And so that's what I've been doing in my in-between time. So I haven't been ignoring video games all the way or something like that. I've just been playing some Starfield is all it has been. And but I'm gonna try to be more consistent with this, because like I said, I want to do this for 5 more years. And if it does not provide profit within those 5 years, whatever it can be, or even towards the end of those 5 years, like my retirement is coming up, I'll be able to retire, then I'll know that this isn't for me. This isn't, the Twitch YouTube game isn't for me. Like I'm gonna continue freaking posting the videos, doing the live stream on Twitch, and then reposting the videos on YouTube to hopefully bring some traction. Eventually one of those should pick up in a way, like either my Twitch should get a little better, or my YouTube will get a little better, or both of them will get better to the point where they both bring in some type of monetary value, which would be great. If it doesn't, like I said, it is what it is. I have my retirement, and I'll have my actual job to fall back on. But I would like to be able to do this, because I believe this to me will be much more enjoyable than doing networking and stuff like that, doing network engineer stuff. I want to get this block stuff down. So here's the thing. Here's the hoping for that. And like I said, like I always say, man, if y'all got some kindness, if y'all want to reach out to your friends or whatever the case may be, and have them give me a follow and watches and stuff, that would be greatly appreciated, because it'll only help me. And by helping me, you help us, because the more I come up, the more I'm going to give back. Because like I said, I'm not greedy. I have a job. I'm going to retire. Once I retire, I'll get that pension. That pension is probably going to take care of most of my bills. It'll take care of, especially since, like I said, I plan on living in like Texas or Tennessee, which, by the way, if you got places that you think that's great to live in out Texas and Tennessee, please run them by me so I can look into them and look into property and stuff like that. Because I plan on buying property here pretty soon, probably in the next 2 years, to prepare for the retirement. So I'll get ahead of it, buy some property, get all that stuff settled away, and start buying the furniture and stuff, and probably rent the place out for the 2 years before my retirement comes up. And then after that, I'll get my place back and move in myself. But anyways, the pension will probably pay for my mortgage and my utilities. I'll probably have to pay for. I'll probably get a job for anything else I want to do past that. Like if I want to go on trips or if I want to do like some type of spending on my video games, stuff like that. I'll probably need a job for that. And that's hopefully where this would come in. So really, if I was just to bring in another extra $1,500 a month from just doing this, that would be more than enough for me to live off of. Now, obviously, that's not everybody, but that's just me. All right, I remember this dude. This dude swings hard and swings big. I gotta see. Yep. Some enemies become red. Use a strong attack called a free attack. You can't dodge or guard free attacks, but you can counter with a perfect guard. Oh. I remember he swings a bunch of times too. He doesn't swing once. But yeah, if it brings profit, cool, I can do that. But the more I get from YouTube, the more we get. And that's what I was saying. Like I don't need a whole bunch. If it brings in like $1,500 extra a month, whatever it could be, that's cool. Cause I'm gonna do a bunch of giveaways and stuff. Like, cause y'all helping me live and helping me get by. So why would I not give back what I can give back to y'all? I'm all about giving back. It's my thing. Yeah, I remember you. Yeah, you thought you was gonna shoot me, huh? I remember. God damn it. The camera fucking turned on me. Alright, I don't got too many heals left. I'm about to go all the way back. I think that's gonna be I need to see if I can change my sprint button. Change my controls for the sprint button, because I don't like the sprint with a circle. I want to sprint with my L3, because the L3 button seems like it doesn't do anything. I'll look at the controls and see if it does anything though. But I don't think it does. But yeah, I'm gonna give back to y'all that extra money, because what for real, like, not necessarily what I'm gonna do with the extra money, because I can do stuff with it, but if y'all the ones watch my videos and y'all the ones doing that stuff, and that's what's helping me come up and helping me make a profit, why would I not give back to y'all to show appreciation? You know what I mean? Like, y'all helping me, and I'm doing nothing for y'all in return. Like, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Even if the kindness of y'all heart, like, I should be at least doing something for y'all. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm gonna be going freaking crazy and like, oh, I did not mean to do that. I pushed the wrong button. I meant to do this. Oh well, we better make it work now. But yeah, attacking enemies makes it come back. Now what was I gonna do? Controls. I don't think we can control. I don't think we can change on the controls. Button settings. So L3 jumps forward. Can I change it to the dash though? I don't want to completely change dash though. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. No. Yes, I didn't mean to do that. I don't want to dodge in. I want to dodge with circle, but I want to dash with L3. Yes, I want to do that. I don't want to. I don't want to dodge with L3. That doesn't make sense. Let me just try it out. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. All right, I'm gonna change the jump to circle. But I want to dodge with circle as well. If I can dodge and jump with circle, that'll be good. All right, let's. I really don't like that. Oops. I don't like that at all, but whatever. Anywho, yeah, I'll get back to y'all, and that'll be like with video games or like cash giveaways or oh yeah, I don't like that at all because now I'm already used to the circle button. I'm pushing the circle button to roll. All right, whatever. I'm gonna have to suck it up. I'm gonna have to suck it up because now I'm already pushing the circle button to roll and stuff, and it's just not working out for me. Actually, I could just leave that. I'll just leave that there. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. L3 just won't be used. Yeah, we coming up on the first boss. I don't remember the first boss being that hard, but I think I'm gonna probably at least need like a heal.
And that's the only way in. So please, be careful.
That's probably a daggone trophy to freaking beat this first boss without healing, probably. Oh, Stargate's right here too. It's like I'm almost confident that there's a trophy to do something like that. I'm gonna look it up here in a second.
Hello there. Welcome to Krot, visitor. I didn't think there were any stalkers left to fight the puppets. You didn't hear? Figures. The whole organization fell apart. All that's left are wannabes and amateurs who think they can fight on their own. You ought to buy something while you're at the festival. You can't rely on yourself alone. Out here alone? You could use some help. Here's a festival gift for you. Now get yourself something useful.
One of the other things I forgot too about this is what does this handle do? The Fable arts are guard parry, whoops, and storm stab. Fable arts for this is absolute defense and link clash. Just throwing cells. Temporary print electricity in. I'm probably gonna want to bind those eventually. Let me see. I need to see. There's 16 missable trophies in this game. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I'm missing any trophies by doing certain things. Doesn't look like it. I think I can just kill them and that'll be fine. But another thing about this game, which I think I mentioned back at the beginning when I played it. One second, y'all. like I was saying, I think I'm probably buy this stuff later. I'm gonna go grind a little bit first, level up, and then fight the boss. So let's go ahead and hit this start. I'm pretty sure the boss is like right up here. Let me see. Excuse me. Yeah, the boss is right up in there. The first boss, the like parade master, I think his name is, or something like that. Excuse me. So we're gonna go all the way back to the beginning. We're gonna cure everything all over again and make it back over here, and then we'll level up. But I think I had mentioned this before in the first game. I mean, that thing had an actual cape on. In the first game, and there's a person hanging from it. Is that this game is the story and everything, other than it being Pinocchio, is very similar to I can't remember the company now, but it's very similar to I want to say Piranha Bytes. I pushed the wrong button. I pushed square. I pushed the wrong button. I pushed square. That almost got me killed. I want to say Piranha Bytes, but I know it's not Piranha Bytes. It's a different company because I think it's almost like a French company or whatever that makes Steel Rising. And I played Steel Rising on my channel. Steel Rising isn't a horrible game, but it definitely isn't a great game. Like, it had a lot of mistakes that I felt like was just like, why? And even this game has like my friend was talking about it because he bought the deluxe edition and was playing it already before I got to play it. I told him I was waiting on playing it because I wanted to stream it and stuff like that. But I did play the demo. He didn't play the demo. But I remember playing it even when I played the demo. The demo felt kind of blocky sometimes, and this does too. This feels kind of blocky sometimes, and kind of like the combat compared to like Dark Souls and stuff like that. The combat feels kind of slow and not as fluid. And I was telling him, I was like, yeah, that's just like Steel Rising. Steel Rising felt like super blocky and super robotic. And I get it, you're a puppet, so you can kind of spin that like, okay, well, he's a puppet. He's not supposed to be as fluid as a human. But he's not humanoid puppets. Like, he's supposed to be almost indistinguishable from a human because he's so perfect puppet-like. And it reminds me of Steel Rising. In Steel Rising, you're a robot, you're automatron. And it's almost the same thing. Like, you're automatron. The automatron's not supposed to be able to harm people, but then they freaking, like, something happens to the point where they are killing people. And there's puppets, and something happens and the puppets are killing people. It's like almost the same storyline, but just excuse me. Excuse me. I should have silenced that. But instead of puppets, it's automatrons, and I was like, that's almost the same thing, but whatever. But he was saying how it's kind of blocky, and this and this, and his thing was like, how are they making blocky games? It's 2023, and Dark Souls, like he's like, we're so far removed from Dark Souls that there should be no reason why games are coming out blocky like this, or coming out with these bad and when I say bad schematics, but other than not even other than perfect, other than sightly gameplay is what it gets to. Like, it's 2023. You have so much material to go off of that there's no reason that it should be this blocky or like this bad. Like, I get it, companies keep their secrets to each other, to themselves, whatever. Like, FromSoft's not going to give them all the groundwork to make their game better and more smooth and more fluid. It's like, but you can also just play the game. You can play the FromSoft's games and be like, all right, yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty fluid. All right, cool, yeah. It's working through. All right, this how that goes. This and this and this. Because what is it called? It's a game on Steam. Bleak Forsaken, I think it's called. Was actually getting called out because it was so much like Dark Souls and stuff. when it came to some of the moves and stuff, like some of the special arts and stuff was so Dark Souls like to the T. People were saying, like, I didn't play it, but to the T, some of the weapon arts, we'll call it, because that's what they are on Elden Ring, and I mean to Dark Souls Elden Ring. Some of the weapon arts and stuff they was using on Bleak Forsaken, where the movements down to the T were the exact same movements that was on Elden Ring. The skills itself wasn't the same, but the movements was literally carbon copy movements of Elden Ring. So people were giving that, and I think it almost got sued because of that. But they were trying to say no, it's not. Like it just so happened to be like that. That's what everybody gonna say when they copy you. Like, oh, it just so happened to look like that. Like that's not it. They just happened to look like that. It's because we took inspiration from that game. That's why it looks so much like this other game, because we took inspiration from FromSoft and from Elden Ring. That this game looks like Elden Ring. I blocked way too early. Which to me is fine. Like I don't care that it looks so much like it. That's probably good because it's probably a good game. But obviously the developing stuff do, because oh, you're copying our game and blah 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 blah. But as producers and as freaking publishers and stuff, to me, like, you should be happy that somebody's copying after your game, especially if they do success with it, they do some justice with the game. If they don't, like, you can look at it as, haha, you tried to copy me and you still couldn't do good, and I still was better than you. Or you can look at it as in they're providing more for the consumers. All of y'all, every video game producer should be trying to provide as much as they can for the consumer. Because we're your main customer. We're your customer. We're your main product consumers. I don't want to use the word consumers too much, but we're the main people that's taking your product in. So why would you not try to provide the best quality stuff or just more stuff to us? It's like, yeah, people following my footsteps. People following what I did for Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, stuff like that. So they want to copy that and make their games off of that. And the game came out okay, so it's more for them to get, but it's never going to be as good as mine. So it's not really a competition. It's a competition, but it's not really a competition. Because none of these people have made a successful one to the point where they made a second one. And I say the same thing too when Lords of the Fallen, the first one came out. The 2014 version of Lords of the Fallen came out. Excuse me. The 2014 version was very blocky. Hold on. The 2014 version of Lords of the Fallen was very blocky. And oh my gosh, how did I just hit off a freaking wall and it got stuck. It was very blocky and slow, but I actually enjoyed the game, and I beat the whole game, and I did a new game plus because I was going trophy hunting and I wanted to get all the trophies of the game, because it was blocky at first when you start to play it, but you get used to it. And it's kind of like this. Like, this is blocky at first, but then you get used to it and you start getting it. You get the timing down, you get the rhythm down. It's like, all right, cool, I can play this game. Like, I've gotten the basics down to this game. I've gotten the rhythm down in this game. I've gotten the timing down of the enemies and stuff like that. So it's like, okay, now I can play it. Like, at first it seemed like it was too fast, and it seemed like it was too blocky, but now I'm good. And that was the same thing with Steel Rising. Like, at first it felt blocky and stuff, and it still felt blocky throughout it. It still felt slow, but it felt more. It's getting more and more manageable. I got a message I got to respond to. It got more and more. It got more and more easier. I need my water. Sorry, y'all. But it got easier and easier as you went on. It got easier to play. It's not that the game got easier. It's that you get more used to the game and you pick up the stuff better, so to the point that it feels like it's easier, but it's not just easier. You just got better at the gameplay. That's all. Like, you got better at the game. But people get upset when other people start to get better at stuff like. But you should want more stuff to get out there, because we love the Souls-like. At least I do. I like Souls-like games. I like these Souls-like hack and slash type games. Rogue-like, whatever you want to call them. Rogue-like or rogue-light. Like, whatever you wanna try to call these. Like, I like these type of games. They're fun to me. and they're fun to a lot of people, and they're making good money. That's why these games continue to make money. Like even if it's a bad game, like even if Lies of P was horrible, it's probably still gonna sell a lot of copies because Elden Ring came out, and everybody's waiting on Elden Ring DLC, so they don't have anything Elden Ring like to play, anything Dark Souls like to play until then. Until the DLC comes out, it's like, okay, I can either keep playing it more Elden Ring, or now I can play Lies of P. And then one more month, I also got until freaking October 13th to beat this game, which I'm pretty sure I can do. But in one more month, that's when Lords of the Fallen comes out, the remake, which is a complete, which is a completely different game, which is crazy that it is a completely different game. Because like I said, I played the first one, I was just talking about it. The second one is a completely different game. They basically said, they basically want you to pretend that the 2014 one didn't exist. And now this one that's coming out in 2023, like this is the first Lords of the Fallen. That's why that's even what the developers basically said, like we're scrapping the first one and this is the game. That first game didn't even exist. It's not even a real game. It's not even a real game. Where is the what did I get? I thought I got something. I did get something. Here you go. My weight's gonna go up from it though, but physical resistance goes up. Oh, I don't know what is going on. I was perfectly fine. I wasn't coughing. Now I want to start screaming. I start coughing. But yeah, they want you to pretend that game never even happened. And that'll probably be fine because this Lords of the Fallen. Give me a second, y'all. I gotta get some water or something. Something's going on. Okay. Woo. Perfect guard. I am dying, y'all. But yeah, they want you to pretend that other game never existed. Take this game, run with it, be happy. Which is fine. Yeah, sure, cool, we'll do that. Because some people never even played the first one. Some people never even heard of the first one. But of course, there are those who have heard the first one and who played it. So can't completely get rid of it. Oh gosh, I have to dodge out of the way of that. All right, after this one, let's go. We're gonna go level up, and then we'll fight the first boss, and we'll call that the end of the first video. And I'll probably start the next video immediately after, or I might just go ahead and grab myself something to eat first, because right after I finish all of this, whatever, I'm going to the gym. Like I said, I go to the gym around 9 p.m. Perfect guard. But yeah, they want you to pretend the other game didn't exist, which is fine. You can probably do that. Like I said, some people never even knew the first game existed in the first place, so they don't even know that the second was. As soon as I heard about it, I was like, Lords of the Fallen. I was like, there was already a Lords of the Fallen game, and I was like, are they copying the name of another one? And I kept like going back and looking at the title, and I was like, Lord of the Fallen, maybe the other one was Lords of the Fallen, and this one is Lord of the Fallen. So technically, it's not. Technically, it's not copying another game because this one has the S and the other one doesn't. No, it's both of them was Lords of the Fallen. It's the exact same game and the same creator, and I was like, okay, now that makes more sense. So the same creators, they're remaking the game and doing it over. Cool. This one looks way better. Looks like a completely different concept, and this one's got a multiplayer. So me and Forte will probably be playing it, and I'll get the. I might get the deluxe edition, and the deluxe edition that allows me to play the game 5 days earlier. I might play it 5 days earlier, but I probably won't stream it the 5 days earlier. I'll play it the 5 days earlier, and then after the 5 days of me playing it, I'll probably redo the game and post the redo walkthrough basically, or I might stream it here on Twitch, but not post it on YouTube until after the actual release of the game. So that might be how I'll do it. Let's go ahead and save this, level up, and then we'll go and do that. I don't even know how I need to spec this character, to tell you the truth. All right, this weapon is with technique and mojivity. So we'll get one in technique, one here, and we'll do one in vitality. The thing is, it doesn't need, so it tells HP, stamina. We definitely need stamina. So we'll do one in stamina for sure. Let's do another one here, another one here. A little bit more stamina. All right, I got no more points left. Let's level up. All right, we'll fight the first boss. Crush him. Call that the end of the video. I know the second boss. I know the first two bosses because that's the demo. The demo is the first two bosses. So I know all is about to happen. But yeah, I might play the Lords of the Fallen, like I said, here, and then save the videos and then repost them, or have them on YouTube on standby for when it's actually released, and then have them put out. Or might even have them put out for like a week after the release. Same thing, so that I can still get some views and won't get my views overtaken. Okay, like I said, when I put my Assassin's Creed Valhalla out on YouTube, that gets like, which for me gets like 40 something views, and that's a lot of views for me because, oh wow, I wasn't expecting him to hit me that high range. Okay. Oh, I'll try to perfect guard it. Can't perfect guard that right. Can't block and do it at the same time. I do not like that at all. I might die this first one. The perfect guards knock his stuff down. That perfect guard saved me because when you perfect guard, it breaks their posture, almost like the second row type stuff. It breaks their posture so that you can hit them with a stagger. And you see how it has health bar turning on white, and then I can hit it with a stagger thing. So that perfect guard actually saved me, so I can hit him a little bit more. But yeah, I might just save the videos, and then you can schedule the videos on YouTube for when you want to release. All right, it's the wrong way. So I might schedule the videos to release later the week after the game releases, so I can give all the big time YouTubers their time to go. Because like I said, my Assassin's Creed Valhalla has been out since what, 2018, 2020 maybe it can be. When I post Assassin's Creed Valhalla videos, it gets like 20 to like maybe I think like 40 views, which for me is a lot because I only have 2 followers, I think, on YouTube, 2 subscribers. So anything above like 2 for me is a lot, and I'm very thankful for. But I also looked at the analytics of it, and most people only view it for like a couple seconds, so I don't think those views really count. I think I'd have to get like 10 minutes of views or something like that for it to actually count, and it doesn't even get that far. And it's probably also too because I cuss a lot in my videos and stuff like that. I thought the dude was about to hit me. I cuss a lot in my videos and stuff like that too, and I can't put those videos for everybody to watch. Technically, I can't put those for the kids to watch. It can only be for adults, and then the violence and stuff. But if I don't do that, then my videos won't get like demonetized, and they'll be out for more people to view. And I think it's after the first 10 minutes. If you cuss within the first 10 minutes on YouTube, now your video is demonetized, which basically means less people get to see it, and basically only adults can see it, and the kids can't see it. And I don't want to say necessarily kids, but I guess the teens can't see it. That wouldn't like this game is not rated M. There hasn't been really any rated M games in a long time. So meaning that they'll still let people like 15 and up play this game, but YouTube has its things. Anyways. Takes a lot of views, and I'm trying to deliver this so it can get as good amount of views and stuff like that too, and see how this works out. We'll be posting this after the game's been out for a week, and we'll see how the other one goes too. Lords of the Fallen goes with us posting it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do this first part, and then we'll call it the end of the video. Oh, I'm a human, baby. So I know there's 2 different endings. There's a human, there's a puppet ending, and then there's like a human ending, depending on if you lie or you tell the truth type deal. Open door. Open it. Yep, Liza P. Now the game officially begins. Prologue over. I was about to tell you the same story, and like I said, it's crazy that the story of this is almost exactly like the story of what did I say that game was? Exactly like the story I can't even remember the name of the daggone game. Oh, Still Rising. They found these crystals. Boom. Now you can put these crystals in people. Makes them come alive. Oh, we started mass producing puppets. Everybody's happy. Oh, we got puppets. Oh, this is cool. Then the puppets start to freaking revolt in a way. So we're using the hell out of the puppets, making basically these motherfuckers basically slaves. Yeah, puppets doing everything. Taking the place of nannies, basically teaching everything. And then, puppets messed up. Boom. Starting to kill people. Killing this motherfucker with a candlestick. The shit turns to Beauty and the Beast. So now the puppet's killing people. Oh, snap. No. What happened? Dead bodies everywhere. Kids hiding. Oh, snap. Can't let them hear me. The parade master. I didn't notice if you even had that. If you had bodies hanging from his thing. And this, like I said, the beast man with a stop sign, which is crazy. But this is pretty much what happened with freaking Still Rising. The automatrons, which was servants and stuff, started to revolt and went towards this. They started killing people. And then it was up to you, like a special puppet, like this Pinocchio, a special puppet, a special automatron, to go and save it, to save everybody, basically. So I'm not saying they copied each other, but I'm saying they was pretty close. But we'll never know what happened. I think they said there probably won't be Cowboys talking about there probably won't be any DLC for this game. But the way the game ends sets it up for a second one. So far, none of these games have produced a second one, from my knowledge. Like none of these spin-off Dark Soul type games have produced a second game.
I am Sophia. I've been waiting for you. Searched all over the city of Krat to find you. You must have questions. Geppetto will have answers. But we have to find him first. He was last seen on Elysian Boulevard. All of Krat is dangerous for humans. And that neighborhood is one of the scariest. Please find Geppetto on Elysian Boulevard. I'll explain more once you find him.
Oh, I can't level up. I don't know why it said me level up. I can level up, but I'm just not gonna level up.
Gemini. I think he's in shock.
Jenny is fine.
That's proof you're broken. The real Gemini isn't so calm. I'm no inventor, but perhaps I can fix him. Or perhaps he'll fix himself in time. Wait, take this pocket watch. Krat is a labyrinth of peril right now. This watch will guide you to a safe place. Be careful, clever one.
That's where there's never a time off when it comes to work with this job that I do. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't know if any of these games having a second game. Like there definitely not gonna be no Still Rising 2. Because that game was just like, I don't think it got anywhere near enough good praise for it to be a Still Rising 2. Lords of the Fallen, there wasn't Lords of the Fallen came out in 2014. They're just now doing another one in 2023, almost 10 years later. They decided to do another one, but they remade the whole game because they probably didn't get a good enough cult following after that. So far, Dark Souls has been the only one in this genre to make a game and successfully hitch it to make other ones. And that could be because it was the first one in this genre that made it. And since it was the first one, everybody based all the rest of the games kind of off of it. You know what I mean? Like people are gonna judge the rest of the games based on Dark Souls, and which could be unfair, but it kind of is what it is as well. Is like make a better game. You got plenty of to work off, but there's a bunch of games. Excuse me, there's a bunch of games that's probably coming out. It's like I said, Lords of the Fallen's coming out. Lies of the P's right here. There's some cat game that's coming out. It's probably like a mix between Elden Ring and Skyrim. It almost like Khajiits. It almost like Elden Ring for Khajiits, basically. But they have skills and stuff too, so that's probably coming out too. But anyways, I'm rambling at this point. That's gonna be it for this video. Appreciate y'all tagging along. I'll probably jump back on a little bit, like 6:30, 7 o'clock, whatever the case may be, and get another video in. We'll try to get to the second boss and beat him. More than likely, I'll probably do these videos to like one boss a video type deal, and go from there. And then that'll be what we call the videos, just one boss per video type deal. Or on the weekends, it might want to be in like 2 bosses, because like I said, I got until October 13th to beat the game. Well, October 13th is the is the release of the game. Before October 13th, 5 days before that is the early access, which I love the early access stuff now. So I don't have a whole lot of time to beat this game. Well, basically, I got like 9 days, 10 days basically to beat this game. Is what I have 10 to 12 days to beat this game, and I'm pretty sure I can do it in that time frame, because I'll grind off camera and to get my stuff up and whatnot. But appreciate y'all tagging along. For y'all on YouTube, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Hey, let me know I'm doing something well. You know what I mean? Greiwolph out.